My Korean guest asked me, Estee, do you feel bored living in Sweden? And I told them, I don't even have time to feel bored. You will find out why I say so in this video. Welcome to my channel. My name is Estee. It's already May, and this year our spring comes really late. Spring in Sweden can be really short. As you can see, we still have quite a lot of snow around. And today, we are picking up our caravan. It has been in storage for the past 5 months. And the place we collect is quite muddy. As you can see, I don't want to ruin my new shoe, so I decided to walk at the side of the road. I regret not wearing a boots. Today, the weather is really nice, quite warm and sunny. I love spring. It just makes me feel alive again. It's not that I felt dead during the winter, but during the winter it's so dark compared to this time. So you start to notice people's mood are much more happier during this time. This is a time where everybody is looking forward to. And somehow we feel like this is making up for those dark, cold winter days. Being a Singaporean, I think it took me more than 8 to 10 years to get used to this 4-season living. When I mean getting used to it, I also means that you become more and more like a Swede. And I personally feel like I'm more like what they call the home blind. From the beginning, moving here, everything is so new and exciting. And after staying here for 23 years, strangely, I felt like Skellefteå is more like home to me now. I think it is very difficult for people who never live here long enough to understand how I feel. But once they take a closer look at my life, they slowly understand why I felt so. I think in life, as we grow older, we tend to seek for more peaceful and stable life. And would I be able to move back to big city life? At this time, it's not possible. I love my life here living in Sweden as an Airbnb host. It's like a dream come true. I always wanted to run a bed and breakfast because we like entertainment and meet new friends. Today is another lucky day. We got invited by our Korean guests again. Well, this time we sit inside the house. And today we're having Korean barbecue again. And look outside the window, it's snowing. Can you believe that? And I noticed there's one common hobby between the Swede and the Korean people. Barbecue. Barbecue is like part of their life. And look at that. It's snowing all day today. And Shio, Chef and Kim are busy barbecuing at the Airbnb balcony. It's good that we have this balcony with a roof so that we could still do it even though it is snowing outside. Hopefully it will not snow next weekend so that we could have barbecue at the summer house. And this is how the Korean eat their barbecue, with plenty of fresh vegetable and dipping sauce. This is barbecue beef with danjiang, followed by seasoned fresh herbs. This is how the Korean eat their barbecue. Very healthy, right? One thing for sure, I'm in love with Korean cuisine. I love all these small side dishes. So fresh and tasty. I can eat this every day. I wish I have a Korean husband that can cook me Korean food every day, huh? Aiyo, too bad lor. The one that is available, he's too young for me lah. I'm joking, okay? The next day, we sent off the Korean big boss to the airport in Umeå, 150 kilometers from Skellefteå. And the guys want to go to IKEA after that, so I thought, why not follow them? Unfortunately, on our journey there, we didn't see any animals. So I suggest that we're gonna take another countryside road on our way back. Let me present you. This is Mr. Chu, the Korean boss. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit sad because I and him, we can click quite well. Aiyo, don't know whether he was crying too leh. Anyway, we had a very enjoyable time at IKEA too. Kim helped me to push trolley and Seo helped me to carry heavy stuff. And since they like to cook, I thought I show them Willy, the supermarket just near IKEA. Unfortunately, they couldn't find the things that they need, but end up buying a whole chicken and some veggie. Just before we head back to Shalaftio, I brought them to this Chinese restaurant to eat buffet. And again, we are sitting alone on each table. And this is my plate. This buffet is 125 kroner. I thought it was not so bad. On our way back to Shalaftio, we found some animals along the road. Look at that, reindeers. 4 of them, some more. The 2 guys were so excited. Quickly stop, I want to take picture. One of them said, can I catch them and make them barbecue? And I told him, I wish we could. This is a normal reaction for any Asian who's seen animal in the wild. I was so tired when I arrived home, so I fall asleep on the sofa. And when I woke up, I saw these 2 lovely creatures. No cooking for me today, LG said. Let's go out and buy some food. He went to the nearby pizzeria and buy me this chicken plate with a beer and a fatty béarnaise sauce. Usually this dish is quite nice, but today the food is a bit cold. LG on the other hand bought a calzone. Calzone is a folded pizza. If you do not know what it is, I don't know why I never like it. I find it's too much bread. And the next morning, we decided to do some work at the summer house. And guess who was with us? Of course, our Korean friend. This time, only 3 of them. Look at them. They were supposed to go fishing, but the plan was later changed. And you know why? Because we still have snow on the water. And because of that, we couldn't put our boat out. And our helpful chef Seo helping LG out with some job. While I'm inside the house trying to figure out how to set this up as a shelf. We didn't have a dishwasher, so we'll be washing our dishes with hand. And this is our new dish stand. Soon it's time for lunch again. So we set up fire and have lunch around this bonfire. Luckily, I made a lot of fried bihun this morning, so it's enough for all of us. I'm so glad that they enjoy it so much. Did you notice the number of times they take each serving? Let's see anyone get the correct answer. After lunch, fika, the Korean style, Korean coffee, and sesame seaweed rice puff. We really know how to enjoy life, huh? Now, let's hear what the Swedish think about this Korean fika. Not so much taste. He said didn't taste so much. Of course, he didn't dare to say lah. You know, a bunch of Korean guy there. It's always typical. When a Swede didn't like the food, they always change subject. And we asked him again, and he just changed subject and said, oh, look, there is a crack on the cement ring. After the coffee, we decided to do a short sightseeing around the summer house area. If you have been watching my video in the past, you probably noticed we are crossing the bridge over to the other island where Genevieve and Ben live. While walking, one of the Korean guys told me, Estee, feel the air. I think that the air is so fresh. Because they are from the big city, they hardly have this kind of experience. So for them, this is really nice. Filling the lung with some fresh, crispy air and beautiful scenery to enjoy. Even though it was just a short walk, I knew they're gonna enjoy this. I just hope that this experience will give them the chance to experience the Swedish lifestyle. And obviously I did, because all of them told me. They said they have never been to any Airbnb that offers them this kind of experience. For us, we really enjoy their company. And I think it's also because they really appreciate our time, giving them the opportunity to live like a Swede. We hope these memories and experience will stay in their life for a long time.
No, you.
생리대?
You open up.
생리대?
Tampon. One thing I notice about these Korean people, they really appreciate nature. This may be our daily outing for us, but to them, this is a memory they never forget. And I'm so happy and feel honored to be part of these memories. When we came home, Seo chef taught me how to do this seaweed soup. It's actually quite easy to make. Just cut the seaweed in big chunks and then crush some garlic. On a hot pan, heat some sesame oil and fry the beef with tons of garlic. Add water and let it simmer for a while before you add in the seaweed. Never seen this kind of seaweed before. I hope I can buy them at Amazon. You're supposed to cook them for at least 1 hour and serve them with some light soy sauce. My red pepper and pak choy plant are getting bigger. My plan today is to transfer them into small containers so they have more nutrition to grow even bigger and faster. I'm still a little bit worried where I'm gonna put them out in the summer house because we don't really have a good land for planting. Anyway, I'm not so worried lah. Things always solve at the end. You just need to give everything some time. Please give a thumbs up and let me know what you think about this vlog. I'll see you in my next. Bye bye.